In the world of mixed martial arts, few events generate as much anticipation and excitement as a UFC title fight. However, leading up to UFC 307, confusion surrounded the event due to UFC President Dana White's earlier announcement of fight cards for UFC 306 and UFC 308, while leaving UFC 307 mysteriously unaddressed. This omission left MMA fans and pundits scratching their heads, wondering what would come of the UFC 307 event. Despite the initial uncertainty, UFC 307 proved to be an exhilarating and electrifying spectacle that left fans on the edge of their seats, headlined by a light heavyweight championship bout that no one would soon forget. The main event saw reigning champion Alex Pereira take on the dangerous challenger Khalil Rountree Jr. in a thrilling bout that was highly anticipated by fans. The light heavyweight division has seen its share of dynamic fighters, but this fight, in particular, promised to be a grueling contest between two elite strikers with the ability to end fights at any moment. In the end, Pereira secured a knockout victory over Rountree, solidifying his reign as champion and leaving the MMA world in awe. The mystery surrounding UFC 307. The build-up to UFC 307 was marked by an unusual degree of mystery and confusion. In August 2024, Dana White made headlines by revealing the fight cards for UFC 306 and UFC 308, two major events that had fans buzzing with excitement. UFC 306 was slated to feature a marquee bout between some of the biggest names in the sport, and UFC 308 promised more of the same. However, there was a conspicuous absence in White's announcement. There was no mention of UFC 307, the event that was set to take place between those two massive cards. This oversight didn't sit well with fans, who took to social media and online forums to voice their frustration and confusion. How could such an important event, one that would fall between two highly anticipated cards, be left without any information? Was UFC 307 being downplayed? Would it be canceled? The MMA community was left in the dark, unsure of what to expect. As weeks passed, the speculation grew, with rumors circulating about potential matchups and possible venues. The UFC's silence only added to the intrigue, but as the event drew closer, it became clear that UFC 307 would not only take place, but would also deliver one of the most exciting and dramatic main events of the year. The setting: Salt Lake City, Utah. UFC 307 took place in Salt Lake City, Utah, a city that had previously hosted UFC events but had never seen a title fight of this magnitude. Known for its high-altitude conditions, Salt Lake City presented an additional challenge for the fighters, as the thinner air could impact their endurance and cardio. Fighters coming into the event would need to prepare for the possibility of fatigue setting in earlier than usual due to the altitude, making conditioning an even more critical aspect of their training. The city's fans were eager to witness history, as UFC 307 marked one of the biggest events ever hosted in Utah. The Vivint Arena, home to the NBA's Utah Jazz, was packed with thousands of enthusiastic MMA fans, all eager to see their favorite fighters in action. As the night unfolded, the energy in the arena was palpable, with each fight on the undercard setting the stage for the highly anticipated main event between Alex Pereira and Khalil Rountree Jr. The fighters: Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree Jr. In the main event of UFC 307, light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira put his title on the line against Khalil Rountree Jr., a fighter known for his explosive striking and relentless aggression. Pereira, a former two-division champion in Glory Kickboxing, had made a seamless transition to MMA and quickly established himself as one of the most feared strikers in the UFC. His knockout power, honed through years of kickboxing experience, had already earned him victories over some of the sport's top names, and his title reign was a testament to his skill and determination. Khalil Rountree Jr., on the other hand, was seen as an underdog going into the fight, but had earned his shot at the title through a string of impressive performances. Known for his powerful kicks and devastating Muay Thai, Rountree had built a reputation as a fighter who could end a bout in the blink of an eye. His journey to the UFC was marked by adversity, including a period of self-doubt and personal struggles, but he had emerged stronger and more focused than ever. Coming into UFC 307, Rountree was determined to shock the world and claim the light heavyweight title.